All right, Mr. Robinson, again, on July 31 of 2025, the jury found you guilty as charged in count 1 to murder in the first degree by unanimous verdict. And at this time, this court will then adjudicate you guilty of that offense and sentence you to the only lawful sentence that this court can impose, and that is mandatory life in prison without the eligibility for parole. You will have credit for 1,666 days of time already served. I'll impose mandatory felony court costs of $518. I'll enter a restitution order payable to the Victims' Crimes Compensation Trust Fund, which will be joint and several with your co-defendant, in the amount of $7,500. Do you understand your sentence?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, of course, you do maintain the right to appeal both the judgment and the sentence entered in this case, and you, if are going to do so, must do so within 30 days. If you can't afford an attorney for that appeal, one can be appointed to you. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are the parties requesting at this time appointment of counsel, or is he going to retain counsel for the appeal?
Your Honor, at this time, he is going to be exercising his right to appeal, but at this time, we'd ask you to appoint counsel for appeal purposes. You will, of course, have advised him if he desires to retain counsel, he can do so at any time.
Yes. Okay. All right. That will be done. So do you understand your sentence?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, Mr. Robinson also has one remaining case, 2021 CF 2332 for another count of murder in the first degree. What is the intention of the parties for that matter?
Judge, I think we need an additional pretrial date for that case. And we could also address the hearing on the cost of prosecution at the same time.
All right. When do y'all want to come back for both of those things? If you can't afford an attorney.
It is incredible for me. No, it ain't. I'm lying. I expect it, but I'm reminded to see how gangster and how street and how go play just 3 of his videos, like the Ksoos of the world, how street and how they tear shit up. I'll kill you. I'll do this. I'll blah, blah, blah. And then when you're sitting there in front of this old white lady, it's yes, ma'am. Isn't it bugged out to see how people, how defeated they are when you take them out of their strength? And it's just like, oh, wait. I'm that one now. You gangster, drill rapper, the judge. Yes, ma'am. Okay. And so you would think that because he got hit with life, like he wouldn't be in there being all super cordial and courteous. He would just be like, yeah, all right, cool. Right. Why was he being so courteous? Because as they mentioned, he's going to go for an immediate appeal, and best of luck to him. Right. Y'all caught that sarcasm, but there was another piece that y'all saw too. Said you have 30 days to file as per the judge for the appeal. And the person that was representing him to his left, that woman with the glasses, she says they're requesting the judge to appoint him counsel. And if later on, if he gets the opportunity to retain, so retaining a lawyer is me going out and getting a paid lawyer. And good paid lawyers mean you have to retain them, meaning that let's say they're charging you an hourly fee and they look at the job at hand that hopefully they've already done, a bunch of times in our experience. Then they say, well, this is probably going to take a good 500 hours of work to retain my services, to stay dedicated to your case, pay me up front for the amount of 300 hours, right? Or whatever, right? All lawyers or firms work different, but that's what retaining a lawyer is. That's why you pay forward. Good lawyers, expensive lawyers, they don't wait to complete the job and get paid after, unless it's a pro bono situation or something that they feel like is high profile and they have their reasons for doing it. Maybe they're up and coming, strengthening their resume. But these well-established, if I call Brian Steele right now and it's the type of case that he would be interested in, he's collecting some upfront money from me, boy. If it's $1 million case, he probably wants a quarter up front. So Ksoo don't got it. His representatives don't got it. His friends don't got it. His family don't got it. Right? Where are all your friends? Where's your, when we speak about family, see what happened with his father. His father's home somewhere probably, right? Or did he get released yet? But where's all your gangbanging members? Where they at? Why are you up here talk about judge, can you please appoint us a public defending lawyer until we can figure out how to retain what some people call a real lawyer? This is the consequences. This is the realities. This is the streets here. Life and not even a dime to your name to go get a real lawyer to help you appeal your life sentence. I don't got no sympathy for it because I don't believe in being out here and tearing the streets up. I don't live that type of lifestyle. I don't support it. And I don't live by no street codes where I gotta talk about like, but you never wish jail. No, a lot of these motherfuckers do not need to be on the streets with me and my kids. That's how I stand. Who want me to have sympathy for Ksoo after watching his whole career? I watched his career. I banged some of his music. Didn't mean I ever wanted to meet the man, shake the man's hand. But who believes he's innocent? I could go there. If you don't believe he's innocent, unless you's a street nigga, you shouldn't bat an eye to this conviction. You shouldn't. Tearing shit up. And this is the reasons why some of these little kids be getting hit, or the neighborhoods they grow up in is all fucked up. And why the cycle of all this beef continues. And then you put it in the music, which promotes it and entices it and inflames it. And then when you got to stand in front of life, it's yes, ma'am. All right.